My name is Dana Berkey and welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you are new here, I'm a young adult fiction author and today I wanted to do another Big Brother Canada Season 7 update. This isn't necessarily something I plan on doing every single week, but right now I've just gotten really into the show again because I have been like catching up, and so usually I would do like a predictions video and all those kind of things and I haven't, and so I thought it might be fun to catch up with you guys whenever there was a double or triple eviction, and we just had the double. So for the second week in a row I'm doing an update. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing more because I definitely can do a weekly update, do like a Friday BBCan 7 update. Let me know. But anyway, I just wanted to talk through kind of my thoughts and feelings, how the double went, everything like that. So going into the double, Dane was HOH. We had Kira and Chelsea on the block, and Corey actually won the POV comp, and I thought it was really interesting. Just such a great moment. In case you guys didn't watch it or just to kind of chat about it, Kira was really struggling on the balance beam. They just couldn't really do it, and that's always really weird for me to see because I have pretty good balance, but I've seen other competition shows where people just can't do balance beam. It's just like a thing that some people can't do. So, yeah, I thought that was really interesting when they couldn't do it, and I was really bummed, and it was taking them just forever and ever, and I like felt bad, and it was kind of like, well, I don't necessarily want them to stay, don't really want them to go home, but it was just a bummer to see that Mark was completely just lapping them over and over. But then at the very end, I thought it was super adorable how Mark went over and, gave Kira a hug and was like, you're getting across this balance beam, like, we're doing it. And, he held them and they walked together across the whole thing. And I thought that was just really a magical moment. And it definitely like brought a tear to my eye just to see this guy, Mark, who isn't really in an alliance with Kira, willing to really help them and just show compassion, knowing that if he was in that moment, he would want the same thing. So I really appreciated that moment. And then as the episode was going on, or as like the next episode and that episode, I don't remember what episode things have landed on anymore because again I've been catching up weird times, but Mark was kind of saying that he's in a position now where he feels like if he gets HOH he might want to take a shot at the pretty boys, try to get Dane or Anthony or even Adam out. So yeah, it was really interesting to hear that from him. But the vote came around and Chelsea went home, and I have to say, I think some people mentioned it, I think what really sent Chelsea home was her campaigning against Kira. I don't know that she ever had a chance of staying, but when she really threw Dane's name under the bus and was like just really catty about him, like it kind of ruined her chances. And then her kind of last ditch effort being like, I saw the boys doing this and I think it's their symbol for their alliance, she went to the wrong people for it. Like Estefania and Kiki are definitely working with Dane, which is so unfortunate because he's become this like powerhouse without people even necessarily realizing it. So it was, I don't know, it's kind of just a weird dynamic in the house this season. But so Chelsea went home. We had a new HOH comp because they were told it was the double eviction. Now, Sam and Adam are kind of becoming my favorite people in the house. I really like them. I also really like Damien, and I'm liking Mark more and more. So that's like, interesting as I kind of get to know everybody or whatever. But so Adam actually won HOH, which I was really excited about because it meant that Sam was going to be kept safe. I also immediately kind of knew that he's not going to take a shot at the pretty boys. I don't think he's quite in that position that Mark is, where he's like, eventually we'll have to disband, let's call it quits now. I don't think he's willing to do that. Like, I kind of knew he wasn't willing to do that. So he actually decided to put Eddie and, what was it? Was it Kiki on the block? And I assumed he was going to try to get Kiki and Estefania out, that he was going to try to break up that duo. But as the episode went on, we kind of learned that they're in kind of Dane's pocket. They are very much in alliance with him. And so it makes it really hard for them to be voted out because, Adam's going to have his pretty boys in his head going like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Now, Eddie's on the block, and I feel like he hasn't played the game very much at all, and there's very much like a language difference. He actually said in the beginning of the season, one of the ways that he really learned English was by watching Big Brother, which I think is just so fantastic. Like when he first moved, I want to say I think it was from China, to Canada, he was like learning English via Big Brother, which is super awesome. But so there's definitely like a language barrier and a cultural barrier, and I think he just really seemed to me outspoken or like just not as involved in some of the action. Well, clearly he was a little more involved because when Kiki won HOA or won veto and took herself off the block, Adam said, okay, I'm going to put Kira back on the blocks since they had just been up, right previous, and we're gonna go ahead and or like, and you're not, or like I'm putting Kira on, but they're not the focus. What am I saying? They're the pawn. Sorry, I'm not gonna lie, my phone lit up and it like distracted me for a second, and I was like, ooh, squirrel, and like can't focus. So yeah, I thought that was a really interesting comment by Adam, but I was like, okay, whatever, this is weird. I guess they're going for Eddie, and I really don't know much about Eddie, and I don't watch the live feed, so I feel like I have a disadvantage on some things this season, but yeah, it's just very interesting to get Eddie out, and the whole house voted. It was anonymous for the second anonymous. It was like 2 anonymous votes that night, first for Chelsea, then for Eddie, and I kind of felt like frustrated in a way, just because I feel like, I don't know, we haven't really got to see Eddie play much of the game, and I think it's just because he's against Dane, and I think there's so many other people in the house that people could start taking shots at, and they're just not going to, and we have this big, huge powerhouse alliance with the pretty boys, and then Sam's kind of in their, like, web of protection, so to speak, and then, of course, we have Estefania and Kiki with them, and really all that's leaving is, like, Damien and Corey and Eddie, who they just cut. And that's kind of it, which is crazy. Like, we're already down to, are we already down to 10 people, right? Oh my gosh. It just like kind of hit me that like, yeah, like it's getting really small. And I just don't know how things are going to go. So I really would be excited to see like Damien or Corey or even Mark win HOH, or Sam for that matter, because I think it's time that someone takes a shot at Dane. I think he's getting way too powerful, and he's getting way too powerful too early. I would be absolutely shocked if he makes it to Final 5 at this point, just because he's getting too cocky and too strong way too soon. And you really need to be able to pace that out so you're not just like a powerhouse in the beginning. You want to have good things on your resume so you can get some veto or you can get some votes in jury, but you don't want to kill it early on and then just like always crush it and always be the best, because you're getting too much blood on your hands and people know they want you gone. So yeah, that's where my head is at right now. Basically getting a little frustrated at Dane. I think in a way I like him as a person, but I think he's just getting too strong. And it kind of reminds me of like, what was it, Paul, when he came back the second time, and also lost Big Brother USA. It kind of just reminds me of that, and I just don't like seeing it, because I think he's a good game player, but he's doing it too hard, too strong, too fast. It just isn't smart. You know, it just really, really isn't. And so I'm interested to see how this next HOH goes. I didn't look up any spoilers. I honestly thought about doing that. In fact, you know what? Let's do it. So spoiler alert, if you're watching this and you don't know who the new HOH is, we're going to Google it right now, live with you on my video. I mean, I'm going to edit this later, but like, you know what I mean? Okay, Canada, Big Brother, HOH. No, I put JOH. Jaw. And now they're looking up John. I don't know what that human is. I'm not going to lie, guys. I realize I don't even know who like the last... Like, I don't know so many of the people from last season already, just because it's, like, crazy. Okay. Ika Wong. No. Guys, I found it. Oh, my gosh. I just found out who's HOH and who they put on the block. I don't want to ruin everything for you guys, but I will say who's HOH because I think it's like, I'm like pumped, okay? So straight up, don't watch this, like end the video now, go away if you don't want to know. I don't want to like spoil anything for anybody, but if you want to know, if you want to continue the conversation, Sam is the new HOH. And I don't want to say what her noms are in case anyone doesn't want to like know ahead of time. A lot of times I like to not look up spoilers because I like watching the episodes. And so that episode will actually be out tomorrow where we see her win. Or not tomorrow. Today's only Friday. It'll be out in 2 days. So I won't say who she puts on the block, but I will, yeah, you can comment in the comment section if you know. But I think she's going to be making some big moves, and I'm interested to see what she's doing, and who knows, maybe there's even a backdoor plan involved. But I'm really excited. I'm like really, really excited for this next week then, because I think it's been too many of the same people in power, and it's time to switch it up, make things a little bit different, and actually do something awesome. And I think she's just the person to do it. So I'm really pumped. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this Big Brother Canada update video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment below your thoughts, your feelings. Are you watching? I will put the link in the description to the archive footage website where I watch watch all the episodes. I know a few people were asking about it, and I would love for you guys to join me in watching Big Brother Canada and then also Big Brother USA. Also, let me know in the comments if you would like me to do like an every single week update. I definitely would be willing to on Fridays. I just don't want to make a bunch of videos and have you guys be like, we really don't care. But like, let me know, because I know some of my followers are Big Brother fans, not necessarily Big Brother Canada fans. So yeah. Let me know. Finally, though, make sure you are subscribed to my channel with notifications on. I'm not sure how many more videos I'll be doing about Big Brother Canada, possibly every week. We'll see. But I will also do full coverage of Big Brother USA, since it is my all-time favorite show in the history of ever. True fact. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to discuss with some of you guys all the action and fun happening in the BBCan house. So stay tuned for more, or comment it so we can chat. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.